No, I can't prove
But
it.
back then,
you weren't there to hear me
we had
saying it
everything
at the
done
time,
right,
but
you know what I mean?
I did say it.
I've
God
done
knows
lots
it.
of interesting kind of setups, you know, ladders up on top of scaffolding and
That's
name
all that matters.
so,
That is
As long as God's seen it and heard
you
it.
just,
He not only heard it, but
I don't do it for
he knew it about
when I'm getting
20
paid by somebody else. I do it
years
for myself on my own projects.
yeah.
So,
Well, you want to be safe too.
Yeah,
You don't want to
yeah.
fuck.
and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You know,
Yeah.
got to get it done.
It's a good saying. You got to do what you got to do.
you know what I always say? If you want it done right, you got to do it yourself.
That's
You
what
did
I-
not say that. You
I said
repeat it.
I like that saying.
There you
and
go.
I like to do that myself.
There you go.
Like if I have to do something difficult, I'll do it myself.
But if you never do it, who's going to do it?
No, who's gonna do it? Who can do it as good as I can? Nobody.
All right.
Depends what it is, John.
Yeah, well, if it's with a woman, I'd go with that. And not only that, but when it
There
comes
you
to
go.
cooking, I'm very good. And when it comes to drawing cartoons, I'm very good.
Right.
You just draw some cartoons.
Oh, I'll draw you a cartoon, Rick. You'll probably laugh.
I know what I'll do. I'll take that cookie home and take
Bigfoot.
Oh, it tastes
Everybody
good.
likes
Milk
Bigfoot.
and milk.
Yeah, I gotta start drawing cartoons again. Yeah, that's another thing I have to improve on. And I also have to read more books because I haven't read a book in about 4 years except for the Bible.
You try those crackers yet I give you?
No, I got them at home.
Well, the Bible is a good book. I mean, no
See, I
doubt.
ate 'em
I don't know
yesterday.
when you got them, but
Good book to read.
They're the best crackers.
Brenda
You
looked
learn
at
things
it and
that
says,
way.
You know what's got in it? And she starts reading off all the best.
I might have
Well,
a couple
just
of
two
window jobs
crackers.
where I have to replace
I'm not
them.
gonna
I know how to put windows in. I know how to place
Give
windows,
you a-
level them,
I don't
shim
know
'em.
when they're coming in, and
She looks
I
at
think
every-
most of them are on a second floor of a house.
Hey guys, I'm
So I
heading
don't know
on.
how
My
that's
fingers
gonna
are
work
totally getting cold.
Yet.
Have a
Remember,
good day,
if
If I'm going to
everybody.
use scaffolding or just ladder or what, I don't know yet.
We're jumping
So
I
out.
whole-
haven't actually seen the houses.
Wow. Okay.
Hey guys,
Yeah, I would love to do that. Yep.
Yes,
I'll
have a
let
nice
I'll
day.
let you know when I get to that point. I haven't heard when they're coming in yet. No.
Is it already framed, or are we reframing
They're
it?
old houses.
Yeah, no, there's-
Oh, so we're taking out single panes and putting in double thermal panes and. All right.
One is an old farmhouse, and the other one, I don't know how old the other house is.
I'll bring my torpedo level. I have a little torpedo level.
Oh yeah.
I'm very proud of it.
32, wait a minute, 42 years of
It's taught me the
copy
value
making
of
a
having
copy
stuff level. Shelves, cat trees,
it's a copy I make
platforms on
sometimes. I
cat
have a jar
trees.
of it at home because I hardly have any other clothes left. But I do have Nescafe Rich Blend.
Why not, right?
Yeah, I mean instant coffee's okay
Is it
too.
the tin?
I got
Is it the
coffee
tin?
made. It'll taste
Oh,
great. I got coffee made.
Is it the tin?
No.
Large
That'll kill you. That
Large
coffee.
coffee made.
Seal it at the top.
Whose is this? Is that yours, Rick?
You mean you're better off to drink half and half green can?
Well, yeah, less chemicals.
You might.
Coffee maker.
Cigarettes have chemicals.
I guess you got a point there.
Oh boy, did they ever.
Do they ever? 70 of them. 70 in one cigarette.
There's more than that.
70 chemicals in a store-bought cigarette.
There's probably about 2,000.
Yeah, it's
Well,
probably
this is a dumb question, but I don't know the answer to it. Why did they put chemicals in cigarettes?
It's just for shelf life and preservativity.
Yep.
On its own, tobacco would
Shelf
rot in
life.
about 6 weeks.
But
Murray?
but don't
With
they
all
put
the chemicals and
kinds
stuff,
of-
they can stay on the shelf for up to a year without going stale. I mean, wrapped.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's all
They
it
gotta
is.
have a shelf life.
Shelf life and
I
longevity.
mean, it does take a while to sell all the cigarettes in the store.
They can make them faster and you can smoke them.
Actually, no. They have to stock the shelves constantly.
Did you see that older guy that came out?
Out of where?
He comes in out of here.
Oh,
He says, he goes, I thought it was Jim for a second there. Freaked me out. He remembers me from Brock University.
ah,
That guy said, oh my God, kudos to you. Like, what a memory you
Oh,
got.
by the way,
Ah.
Teresa, I want to thank
You
you
remember
again
him?
for getting me my keys back from that idiot Jack Weaver.
You want,
That guy was a retard. He said when he was in my apartment, it's my apartment now, he says. I said, I'm gonna kill you, you bastard. my apartment. And he wouldn't even let me keep my own keys. He'd take my keys, go and get crystal meth, and I couldn't even go visit my friend 3 houses down because I didn't have keys.
And you still let him at it.
I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch someday. That little weasel, he may be slippery, but I'm gonna hit him. We'll see you, Hungarian does to the little weasel.
When you head, would you mind dropping me off?
The count's going back up, eh? You see that?
666.
Yeah.
Well, it's inevitable. All the winter's
I'm
coming.
ashamed that Jen did it for me, throwing the bum out.
Things are gonna close down again.
I felt like a big compliment.
That's inevitable.
Not her throwing them out.
I don't think.
Right,
I
I
don't.
should've done it
I kind of
myself
doubt
long
that
before.
Ontario will close things down again. I really doubt it.
Austria just locked down.
Well, there's places where they've locked down just
She
for
was
the
stolen from
unvaccinated
you.
people, and I find that. How do you do that?
He was
That's
sleeping.
they could never pull that off here. There would be civil rights violations. Smoke that, John.
Yeah, but they're telling you that you're supposed to. The unvaccinated are supposed to stay at home in your house, right? Hello? How do you do
That's
that?
called martial law.
On the street and check them out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Be like the Gestapo.
Anyway. No, they would never do that here. I don't think they'll. I don't think we'll have any more of a lockdown. I really don't. I don't think Florida has the stomach for it again.
Well, there was an article in yesterday's paper, and the only reason I read this, I'm trying to use up time, but there was a letter yesterday from a woman who was fucking petrified of the fucking virus.
Well, there are lots of.
There's people. There is reason to be, but just on certain age groups, and if you're already fucked up.
Yeah, I mean.
All I can say,
See
Ken,
that?
all I can say, Ken, is it helps to have a good immune system.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta be.
You have to eat right and you have to dress right.
You gotta have some common sense.
I hate to see you struggle.
You have to eat right and you have to dress right, or you'll catch a cold and die.
You gotta use common sense with all these different things, whether it's the flu, whether it's the whatever it is.
You know, Carmen, you know, the wood guy, he said to me yesterday, he wears his mask all the time.
Well, there's
Nothing wrong with being precautious.
And maybe I should. I
There's
don't.
nothing wrong with precaution. I wear a bulletproof vest. Right? I'm the last person to say you shouldn't wear a mask or shouldn't do this. I feel comfortable with this all the time. I just watched a video last night what quarter-inch plate will stop, and it'll stop up to a 357 Magnum, and that's at like 10-15 feet. 357 Magnum.
They're gonna run when you don't fall.
Most scumbags will have like 9 mils, 9 mils or 38.
Wouldn't you love to be in Toronto walking down the street and somebody just fucking shoots you?
A stray bullet.
Or even on purpose.
Yeah, that's fine.
People get hit by stray bullets all the time.
Identity,
There's nothing wrong with body armor.
I get ashamed.
When everybody's drunk downtown, it's closing time. Hey? That's when things happen.
There was an article in the news this morning I read. Some guy is out in the street somewhere in Toronto. Some upper class. 1 and 3 in the morning, he's running through the streets and screaming and saying something's going to happen in 5 hours, and they haven't been able to catch this guy. He's been out there doing it a whole bunch of times. They haven't been able to get him to talk to him and find out what the heck's going on or what he's what's really going on. But
and everybody's
he's got a
afraid
whole
of
bunch
doing
of people
shadow.
all upset.
Well, the
but
weed is stronger. What are you, mentally stupid? Or
I don't think that they're really making a
Right.
huge effort to try to find him. But anyway.
Some people are
More
really
people
dumb.
starting to do
Dumb,
that.
dumb,
and
dumb,
people
dumb,
starting
dumb.
running around, losing it. Be like a movie.
I've been throwing the shadow
We're in
for
it.
3 years.
well, not to belabor the fact, but what Dwayne just said.
I'm getting experience.
I mean,
I
just
don't
goes to
have
show you how
enough
fucking
now.
fucked up everything is. We're all going to start wearing body armor.
Well, there's a lot
And
of
Paul, now, there's a whole nother
there's a
story.
lot
That
of
guy cost
really
us damn
interesting
full
characters
head.
out there. That's for sure.
Fucking Hamilton's got a fucking record going now. One more and they got the record.
I find it's also a scumbag repellent. 9 out of 10 scumbags won't approach me when I'm wearing this, so I don't have to worry about it.
People take a knife to you?
Even loon
People
bags
I
won't even
know,
come and
it's-
talk to
it's
me
like a
with these
comedy.
on.
I don't have to go to Hollywood. I'm in Hollywood. The people are so entertaining in Welland.
And it really
that
does
I have
make
no
me
place
feel more
else to go.
secure, comfortable,
That's
confident.
good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even better. And a bit of music included.
I had shown my scar, my tattoo on my shoulder. It's a flower. Peace, man. Big.
I don't know. I was raised up like when we grew up. My dad, we had our house. We never locked anything ever.
No.
Whenever we went anywhere, we never locked anything ever, and I still don't lock.
I don't lock mine.
I don't.
I'm
ever
hoping
lock up.
someone comes in.
My wife wants it all locked up all the time, but in my driveway, most of the time, I leave my keys
Put?
and my wallet and everything in my truck.
That
in the driveway all the
gentleman
time.
gave me a cigarette last
Most
night
of the
when I
time,
was
it
walking
just
home
sits there.
from Blaine
I mean, I'm the way out in the country. I'm
Right,
not
yeah,
down the street or anything, right?
please.
But I don't know. My tools are in there all the time, and I don't lock it up.
Yeah, but
And even if I
now-
go to Rona, I don't lock it when I go to Rona.
Well, let's
I
be
just sit
clear
there.
though too. Locks are only meant to keep honest people out.
Exactly.
A crook's not
Exactly.
put off by your little shitty lock on your door.
No, they're not gonna.
They're not.
My friend
I'll
Tucker
either
works
kick
as
it
a
open
janitor
or
at,
fucking just pick it.
They got families coming
Must make
from
good money.
Toronto.
They're not hard.
With the kids' attitudes.
And our college as a janitor, yeah. I've-
Padlocks and stuff, they're even more funnier, right? They're a joke. They're not meant to keep crooks out. I can break a padlock, any padlock, with 2 wrenches.
I guess.
And
I'm
just
still-
lever 'em open.
I'm really trying to
Just
say
like that.
I'm still looking at the good that's out there and not necessarily looking at the negative.
Even the big ones, you take 2 wrenches and you put 2 like this and 1 like this. So you put 2 like this, 1 like this, and it pops them apart. Even the big ones with the long hasps, they're nothing.
I grew up in Vineland, lived in Vineland for a little while. And, we had some wackos way back then in the day.
You know what the future for locks is? The future in locks is biometrics.
They got how long to get across the street now?
Says that starting tomorrow, the new face.
Biometrics, that's the answer. Iris scans, fingerprints,
Yeah,
those
I can
kind
do
of
it on
locks.
My phone and everything, all that already too, but
I don't do that. It's too much hassle every time I want to make a call or.
I don't lock my phone. I don't put a whatever passcode on anything like that.
I don't know
I'm
where
not-
it is. She just wrote it.
You can get so wound up in all of those little things that you just I don't know,
On there anymore. My
run
sister,
scared all the
she's
time.
a social
I
worker,
just don't
so
want to be
her
like that.
computer's
Well, I'm not worried about digital stuff and things like that, or my ID being stolen. I don't care about that. I care about the guy that's coming up and stabbing me, or the guy that, because he's got an imagined beef, comes and takes a shot at me, or something like that. That's what I'm worried about. The loon bag that walks by and suddenly pulls out a knife, right? And it happens every single day. I'm not going to be a victim. And for the small price, 80 bucks for the vest, and then 100 and something for the plate.
and then just
Nothing.
do posts of writing
It's
things
money
like
well
this.
spent.
All these guys are nuts. They jump in the snow like that.
Where's Pam go?
I went home.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I thought she went in and got a coffee. Did she
No,
get a
no, no, no.
basket?
She went in and used a can and something, and then she
Who?
went.
Pam? Oh, yeah, she went.
She's gone home.
She's cold.
You look cold over there.
Oh yes.
It didn't rain, John. You didn't need the umbrella, eh?
No, I didn't need it.
Wow.
Thank you for.
I'm glad you had it anyway.
He likes to be cold.
Just in case.
Yeah,
Good idea.
you can never be too sure.
Yeah, you can never know. I mean, God has his own agendas.
Right?
We all think we do too.
John, before
yes,
you
but
leave.
the weatherman has been known to be wrong, Ken.
You're correct. More than once.
Yeah, a lot more than once.
Your shoes are untied. Are you working?
I know.
You're working? You might be working today.
No.
Oh,
These aren't fucking work boots.
usually you have when you're working, you have them untied. It's when you got your days off, he's wearing shoes tied up.
I was talking to Carmen yesterday. Listen.
Oh my God, I'm panicking.
So I was
I don't know
telling
my
him about
watch.
Mikey had his
I left it in my other jacket.
$195 a month
Oh,
interest.
look at
He's
my
just
other
paying
coat.
the interest on it. I said, fuck, he said, everybody, I said, well, yeah. He said, these guys don't
My
care.
mother said to my next door
As
neighbor,
long as
because
they
he's
get a couple or
Italian,
three
and
payments,
he
get
was
the
like
money out
maybe
of the
about
furniture,
11
they
years
don't
old.
care.
My mother said to
Pay
him,
again.
Tommy, say something in Italian.
Fuck right off.
He
Yeah.
said, that's the
what are
spice
they
you
gonna
need.
Yeah. You're not gonna sue him.
He'll be
You can't sue
195 bucks
someone.
richer every month.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that?
No, let somebody tell him.
How about a little bit of festa
you heard.
capucci, which is cabbage?
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I
he,
thought they'd go back
Yeah,
together.
that's
Maybe that was
highway
dumb
robbery.
thinking, wasn't
That's
it?
highway robbery, that kind of stuff.
And what's he gonna lose? He's gonna lose a fucking, you get another car somewhere else. maybe.
when he goes by, sometimes he's late, so he goes in and says, I'm sorry, I'm late.
Oh.
And they say, oh, we wish all the customers were like you.
So this route I deliver on Thursdays,
So they treat him decently.
there's this one house, and for the last half year, literally
Hey,
6-7 months, there's been these really nice Columbia fucking
Tell 'em what
walking shoes,
you told me.
like hiking walkers, really nice.
I was
Like I know
talking to
shoes,
Carmen
right?
yesterday. You know
And they just sit
Carmen?
on the porch, fucking day after,
About a
week
lot
after
of
week
things, but-
after
and you
week
come
after
up.
week
And
after
I
week.
told
They
him
look
about
my
your
size. I've never
195 bucks a
touched them,
month.
never,
And
you know.
Carmen said to me, he says, Murray,
So the
those
one
guys,
week I
they don't
decided I'm going to
only
screw up my
make 3 or 4
courage. I'm going to
cans.
not just ask them, knock on
They
the door
make
and
their
ask
money.
them
They
what's
don't
the
get
story
money.
with the shoes. They've been out there for like half a year. As they
No,
were
I'm
like
just-
sprayed by a
listen,
skunk.
don't give
Like,
me
did
money.
you? Like, what's the? Or do you use them? Right?
Yes,
Can
you
I have
can.
them?
I'll end up getting
And then
kicked
so
off
that
all
one
the
week I
SPs.
showed up and they're gone. They're gone
Oh,
after literal
fuck, I don't
7
think
months
so.
of
I
these
don't
things
think
fucking sitting there and tempting and taunting me and.
Yeah,
And
but
then,
hold on.
so, oh well.
Well, I probably got it.
It's probably someone else fucking had the same urge and finally acted on
Probably
them.
5
They
or
went and
6
knocked.
now. It was originally just over 1,000. It was $9.99 and then taxes.
That's gotta stop.
Anyway, I
You know,
stopped. That's not fraud.
Mr. Zim shall receive one, and one it shall all be.
I didn't pay last month, so I
No
definitely
more
have to at least
810
give them
cigarettes,
another 6
Robert.
months.
No more 810 cigarettes, I call
Don't
these.
give him nothing.
Time comes, I'm gonna shoot you right in the balls.
He won't die. He won't die.
What do you mean?
He won't die if you don't give him nothing. He's not gonna die.
Goats won't come by every morning and look for you? They won't, eh?
No.
No, like I said, they are very good with me.
Well, I guess, because you
Let's
pay.
just say
And
after
even
2
though I'm
pipefuls
on
this morning
ODSP,
at
he will
about
lend me up to
5:30.
$900, even though legally he's not
Yes,
supposed
I
to.
am
So
okay,
he's good with
but
me.
my hands are cold. I got gloves. I'm gonna put them on. Might be a good idea.
83%.
No, why didn't I think of that?
How'd you write with that figure, 83? Other than
28 is the
That's what's in the contract.
They actually have that written down on paper somewhere. 83%. Yeah.
Yes, in Ontario, there is no limit.
honestly?
The rest of
No,
Canada
that's
and the
illegal.
States, you're
It's
only
highly
allowed to go
illegal.
to max
It's highly illegal.
35.
It's called racketeering or something like
Well,
that.
thank you for mentioning
In
it,
Ontario,
Brandon. It does make it
usually.
a little more easier to handle.
Even pawn shops there, they can charge up to
Yeah, right.
85%
In the winter
and
time,
get away
you
with
better
it
have gloves
because
or
it's
you're gonna get
Ontario.
frostbite.
And they're technically not a pawn shop. They're a buy and sell. They don't pawn stuff.
Why didn't she just?
I mean, we all know they do, but they technically, legally, they don't pawn things. I buy it off you. You want to buy it back off me. You pay a little more.
28 was huge.
Well, you know, listen. There's it's called the rule of 72. If you take the interest rate and divide it by 10, for instance, 72, it'll take 7.2 years to double. Well, you divide fucking 72 into fucking 85, it'll be it's a year and a bit. And it's,
I'm no sleep.
You pay minimum payments too, you're just spinning your wheels. Paying the interest.
Yeah, I'd tell them to go pound sand. Especially, how much have they taken overall? Have you kept count? Have you kept count how much you paid overall? Like it's got to be 5
Well,
times the amount of the couch.
I bought a $800 TV. I bought a $600 dryer.
Oh, I thought it was just a couch and a
I
picture
got
frame or
2
something.
cash loans of $600.
Oh,
So originally, I think my bill was like $3,200.
Well, Rick,
What are you
actually
down to?
slept 5 hours.
I think $600 on the sofa and like $300
After
on the
smoking
loan.
some shatter, of course.
and you've been paying for how long?
2 years now.
Shatter mixed with weed, Rick.
I think they've been paid.
What a combination. It's a Rasta combination.
if half of Carmen says it's true, They're long forgotten about you.
And they can't come after you legally.
No, they
you
can't sue me,
someone.
but they could call ODSP and have me kicked off.
No, that's a civil matter. ODSP doesn't get involved in that.
Because they would look at it as that I'm trying to purposely fraud someone because I'm on disability.
No.
So you couldn't afford it.
Well, yeah, it's not fraud to get it. It's fraud anyway.
Yeah, fraud on their part.
Yeah, they come up with
They're overcharging you, knowing that you're low income and that you can't really afford
That's
it.
why they can get away with the 82% because they know we're low income.
And
didn't look like the other
the $195 you're not spending, you can go buy a couch and a chair. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
His father was from England.
This is legit, too.
Yeah,
In fact, you'll have $400 for it.
You're not gonna get in there, shit.
And you're not going to get in trouble. It's not like the cops are going to show up. At very worst, if they did, you could tell them it's a civil matter. They can sue me. Let them sue me.
That's right.
They're not going to go through the fucking legal paperwork and legal shit just for a couch and whatever's left on the balance.
But there can't be many like Mike.
No.
Easy Home's the same.
Easy Home is the
Easy
same.
Home's
That's the
worse.
one on the plaza, right?
Well,
My
easier
favorite
to get.
Easy Home's the worst.
Mr. Eric Burton of the animal.
They screwed my mother over big time. $9,000 for a fucking bug
guy,
deck.
but loves to sing.
That's crazy.
We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you.
That might be why there's more homeless.
Believe me, baby. It's true.
Yeah, where's Convergence, Scott?
They've gone back to the
He was quite a
States.
Well, no, I think they went to
Mick
Burlington.
Jagger liked it.
Burlington.
And
I read that 2 or 3 years ago. There should be.
The announcer said to him, Mick Jagger was just teasing the announcer by saying, oh, the animal fly, the animal fly. Yeah, I know the animal fly. And they said, you know, it was not a group called the animal fly.
I hear it's awful.
But it was the animals. He said, yeah, Mick Jagger.
What do they
He said, I
do?
like
They
it
take
very much.
complaints or something?
Yeah, I think they
They
do.
take
Of course you
complaints
it.
for like
The better
credit
you
cards,
get, no shit you like.
So you got people pissed off.
We like the
all the
Beatles.
time.
bank
They're
loans,
better.
crap like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You have to try to solve.
And I don't think the phone room has any resolution. Like, it's not like they can fix shit.
No, they
So
can't.
they're just there to
It's just
listen
the
to the...
information
But in the
center.
60s.
Let me take your info and we'll get back to you. Someone from our...
And
We'll get back.
I think it's busy.
Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, and the
Yeah,
color
they're making
of her
money off
hair.
every call.
Her at the
They're
top
putting
of the
everyone on
roof,
hold
her
for
at the
10
clear
minutes.
right, the teeth and the
So that's how they make their money.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're not calling collect or...
The way she
I
lied.
applied for a job there.
No one told me about her.
It's
I went
horrible.
up- I went up.
It's life draining. You're just sitting in a cubicle.
The application form.
Why should I care?
I said, holy
Please don't bother
So I
trying
just
to find me.
fucking sign my name right. I couldn't figure the puzzles out right. So. But
Well, I haven't been
they
here in
never
years.
called. The good thing they didn't. You know,
I haven't been
I'm
here
sure I
since
would've
Super
hated
Duper
it.
Donuts in the
We didn't fill the application out right. That's why I
That's what
didn't
this
call
place
you.
used to be called.
Well, no, there were some
And my
figures,
sister worked
something
here.
you had to solve.
And
You know what I
behind the
mean?
counter.
I either got them all wrong or all right, but
She was making good
Was it
money.
math?
yeah.
Oh,
Why
they
you got
paid
math?
good in the 80s.
I don't.
I worked in the 80s a lot. And I
What
got
puzzles?
Not good at math? You
Oh,
good at
when did I
math?
work in
Where's
the 80s?
a-
I was in my
I'm
20s.
not-
Of course
I don't have the
worked.
fucking
Hello, Mr.
patience.
Psychologist.
So you wouldn't have the
look who's
patience
here
for
as
the
I
job.
remember you.
You wouldn't have lasted long. You can't
I
fill
was a
out
little
a form.
disappointed they didn't hire me because I saw the people working there. I said, holy fuck, I'll be the president
Yeah, it's
tomorrow.
hard to get
Huh?
But you know, I used to like fucking talking on the phone and booking appointments
Oh,
and
you're
stuff.
selling.
But today I would fucking hate it with a fucking passion.
Oh, I would.
I fucking changed so much.
Phones aren't my,
Yeah.
Toes are getting cold.
it's getting cold, eh?
Thank you.
Pour the coffee on top. Strong.
I like, I like
That's
strong
'cause they're the
cigarettes.
Reds, eh?
I'm an old man, Teresa. I like strong old man cigarettes. Old men like strong cigarettes. But the good news, Teresa, I'm a clean old man. I had to mention that again. It's a miracle I took a shower.
How you been doing, buddy?
Good. What I was saying was, I'm pretty sure I'm good this month. I'm positive this thing's coming soon.
Right.
Yeah. So if you had another baggie for me, I would take it.
No problem.
Plus, I just got told I'm going to work with Ken for doing a window job, so I should be able to
Nice
shoot
one.
you 50 or so there.
Sure, man.
Awesome.
I think with that we're at 350 around there.
50.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're going to slow down on it, just
Sure. Whatever.
until I start chipping away at it. All right. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, even a human being, Mike, can only be dumb for so long.
Look, John. They have Looney Tunes sweatshirts.
No way, eh?
Yeah, I was just trying to find the one that I ordered. Louise, but
Thank you very much, Mr. You know, Mike, I went 12 hours without a smoke.
Why'd you call me?
I didn't have no smoke.
Could have buzzed me.
What do I just put your last name?
Last name in the code.
Mike,
What's the code?
127.
Oh yeah, 127. I forgot.
Mike, let me
it's
have a
the
smoke.
worst one. I also ordered a
Okay, I'll do that.
How much are you selling those packs?
5.
5.
I guess I'm gonna do it.
love shit like that. Guarantee it.
Brilliant. Thank you. I just don't have the money right now.
Oh, and then Montreal, the fans, they're gonna go.
Oh, I tell you,
That's like Mike bought some clothes from down the street.
Thank you. Nice.
Mike, you
Nice,
know what
thanks.
I was gonna say, Mike? I was gonna say, I got a new.
And then, these young guys coming back.
Really?
So that's when,
Yes, we are.
the store.
No, I mean, I take it as a manly
I had them and I forgot them at home. Put in my refrigerator.
The mom would give up the clothes, right? You didn't.
Mike, I haven't felt this good in years. I smoked 2 pipefuls before I came
Probably
down.
dope money,
Yeah.
rent money.
It's still out of my mind.
No, I didn't check the news this morning for,
That's a good write-up on it. Positive write-up.
And the joint.
didn't check that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to brag about it.
Being undercover.
Didn't mean to brag about it. You mean like the Rolling Stones under cover of the night?
And on top of that, what would people think of me if I gave you the money to pay it off?
Three
I
says
charge
these
you
browns taste
$195. What would
like
people think of me?
They shut down
I love
Ottawa for a while. They canceled 3 of their games, postponed them because they're all
I've been
with the
down that
COVID
road.
thing.
Yeah, so they're gonna be shutting down the
You don't want to go
teams.
down that road.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
yeah, I can see it's not gonna be a full
Those,
season, is it?
Nope.
what I was talking about, the metal.
And they say it's even going to affect whether or not the Olympics are going to be.
Yes, I've had
Well,
them.
the COVID's gonna screw up the sport.
They are good. You know what? They're mild and nice. You get a good drag, but they're mild. That's a good thing.
Where did you see the article on Montreal?
Good cigarette.
In the paper today.
Which paper?
Good. You know,
Sun.
who gave me a packet of it?
Okay.
My next door neighbor, Scott.
You get it?
No, I'll have to look it up later.
Not only that, but he gave me a packet of Canadian movies. As people have been helping me, Ken, it's unbelievable how kind they are. God is kind.
There are kind people in the world.
God does use people as vessels of fortune.
But you're a good person. People see that. That's why they help you. You're not an asshole.
Especially the nice-looking women like to give me a $20 bill.
Squashes everything in.
You don't do anything for that $20, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't succeed.
He would if he could. All right. I was gonna say, then you're just a whore.
No, I am a gentleman with the lady.
Good for you.
Yes, always a gentleman. I mean, I'm Hungarian. We can't afford to be not gentlemen. And besides, my dad was a gentleman, so it runs in the family.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you have any smokes, Teresa? Packs? Can I trouble you for
You
one?
know what my dad said to my... You know what my dad said to my
Oh wait,
mother,
yeah,
Ken?
no rush.
My
I'm gonna
dad
go home,
said to my mother
Teresa, and
when-
dip that cookie in my coffee.
What's that?
My dad said to my mother when they first met, he said, "You're going to be the mother of my children."
I was telling Rick, I tried to eat it last night.
And then he
I
would
like
later
dipping
say,
cookies.
That was
"The
over the
only reason
chink of
I wouldn't
handcuffs."
stay with you is because of the kids." He used to say that all the time. Oh boy. Boy, do things change. First, he's madly in love with her, and then he wants to leave her, but because of us kids, he didn't.
That was what my dad did too.
That's the way my dad was.
My dad fell out of love with my mom 10 years before he left her, but he stayed with us so we'd have Christmases and birthdays and holidays and stuff like that, and vacations. Crazy, eh? That's a man.
I stayed with.
That is amazing, eh? So that me and my sister would have family growing up. And then once we were old and we were 18 and both of us, he started the divorce proceedings and then took us aside separately and told us and talked to us. And it was amazing. He's a hell of a man.
No, I see.
Broke my heart to hear it because, I mean, I was smart enough and my sister was definitely smart enough that had he come when we were younger, 14, 15, we probably would have understood, right? We're still going to see him. We're not losing a dad, blah, 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 right? We're not dumb kids. But he actually stayed with him so we could go camping and skiing and mountain climbing. Amazing man.
Who you
So do I. Sometimes my fingers hurt, my hands hurt. And
It
then
doesn't matter what I've
it
had.
feels like a vice. It's
They win
squeezing
or lose,
tightly.
right?
Pushing.
That's one of the things I most admire about my dad.
This is in Toronto?
I don't know.
Oh, that's yeah, I do that. Yeah, that's how they get really bad arthritis. Yeah, you don't want to get bad arthritis and knuckles and fingers looking deformed. Then you're in trouble.
The one bad thing about body armor is because I haven't got it dipped yet. Like I haven't got it, remember I said I need a rhino bed line it to catch bullet fragments. Because I haven't, it's cold. It's a heat sink, right? So I've got two thermal pads facing inside, facing out, so it's keeping the heat away from me, or the cold away from me, but I can still feel it.
That Arnold Schwarzenegger was advertising. And my dad tried to hold it in one hand, and it went wham right into the wall, and my grandfather gave him shit. My mother's father. Yep, that's right.
What was it?
My dad, those bar things that you bend, the bodybuilders use.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Well, my brother was into bodybuilding. But but this was way before my brother was even.
I held
big
one of
enough
those
to
one
bodybuild.
time, John. John, I held one of those one time. The guy showed me how to do it, and I tried to do it, and it whacked me in the head, and I never touched it again.
Uh-oh, you
Yeah.
got it good.
I never touched it again.
Hurts, eh?
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, the guy made it look all easy. Watch this, he says. And so I said, I can do that, and I did. Well, sort of, and then it went, and he didn't tell you, I hold on to it like so. Yeah.
And, no, but,
How you doing, Zim? Good to see ya.
Yeah, me too. I saw Carrie.
Yeah.
Fuck piece of meth.
Yeah.
She's at Rogers. We cheese the fucking shit out of her. Yeah. And then she goes, she says, oh, once you get out of here, it's good. And Roger goes and says, yeah, this is my place.
oh yeah, he didn't
He
care.
lives there, right?
Yeah.
He gave him shit. And my mother really gave him shit the time he came home and said, Mrs., what did you do all day? She said, I scratched my tongue.
No.
I was roaring with laughter. So were my two friends. My dad went to the bedroom and he didn't say a word.
Yeah, you said that about that flexible thing. Yeah, you could have seen Tweety birds or stars.
Yeah.
I guess she told him.
Oh, I'm lucky I didn't lose a tooth or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Holy crap.
What are you up to there, Big D?
Oh, just hanging out. I think I'm gonna ask get Ken to drop me off home.
Oh, yeah.
That way I don't have to ride, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
What you got planned today? Anything special? Oh, I might be doing some. Oh, I told you I'm doing some windows with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's some fun to work with. Yeah,
Good stuff.
he's really easy to work
I
with.
got some leaves I gotta take care of at my place, and I gotta just tonight I'm playing at the Borderline. There's open mic night, so I'm gonna go there tonight.
All right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
That's awesome. Oh, sorry, I don't know where my mask is. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Again, you should get Jeff or even she wouldn't be able to hold the camera too good, eh? Yeah, but get someone to film your performances, man. I'm telling you. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, I'll tell you. Last week there was a lot of people there. It was pretty good.
Wait till you start making money off your videos. Then you'll be saying it's more than fun.
Well,
you could retire on shit that you can make.
You know, on Friday, I was hired to play there Friday for an hour. Just show up, play for 1 hour, $50. No problem, right? So I show up, buddy's up there.
Listen to this logic though, right? I'm a nobody. I do nothing really, and I've got a base following. I've developed a following. I'm doing nothing, just showing my life. You actually have an amazing skill that if you put out there, like I do, you would quickly gain a following of people dedicated to that. Think of this, again, I am a nobody, do nothing, and I have gained a small base following. You have an actual quantifiable skill that could translate into actual money, subscribers, money, and exposure and record deals or whatever in the future. You just have to put it out there, man.
I'm
videoing.
still working a lot on even some of the songs that I'm working on. I'm still working on a lot of stuff.
But all of this stuff is also valuable as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting
when
some
you do
live
jam
gigs.
sessions,
Yeah.
you do instructional tutorials, small tips and tricks you've learned, things like that, John. That's what sells. And you're so personable. You are such a nice guy, and like people would love you, man. You would have such a following right away. You really should do this, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm telling you. The proof is in the pudding, right? Like I said, all I do is take videos of cops, and all I do is take videos of cops, and I right.
Yeah.
So you could do this. You could do this in no time at all. Do it. Start videoing.
When was the last time you played?
Friday.
Almost every week.
The Borderline on King Street. Wait, you know where the bamboo Chinese food
And he didn't go looking for them. They came to him.
Bamboo, Chinese food, I can't think of it.
Okay, if you go up to the bridge and then you turn left on
Yeah.
King Street before you cross over, you turn left, and you're going along. Borderline is on the right-hand side, and it's on the corner, but I'm not sure what the street that runs off of King Street. You know where the car wash is?
Almost up to Ontario type of thing?
The bar's not
Before the tracks.
Yeah, before you
Oh,
go
the tracks.
Okay.
That's
Like,
right.
next
And
to
it's on the
place-
opposite side of the
Next to the
hospital.
place where the other place burnt down, close there. There was a place that burnt down there close to the tracks, wasn't there?
I'm not sure if it burned down, but yeah, there was something there before. It's not there now, right? And there's like a playground.
Yeah.
There's the
yeah,
Borderline,
yeah,
the
okay.
tracks, and the playground.
Okay.
I played there on Friday. My friend Mark plays every Friday from 3 to 6, and he always has a special guest. He always brings somebody on board, so he'll play for an hour. Special guest will play for an hour, and then he'll go back, I'll play for an hour, and you tear it all down. That's it, right? So he asked me to play last Friday, so I went on Friday, and the owner was there. So I went up there and I played my set, and the owner came up to me while I was sitting there having my chicken wings and stuff with my girlfriend and my stepson, and he says, "How much for you? How much will it take for you to go back up?" And I said, "I don't know how to answer that." He goes, "Well, Mark gives you 50. He goes, "Here's another 50. Go back up." So I'm like, okay. So it was really cool the way it happened. And then before I left, he's like, "I want to have you in here at least once a month."
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's what I was trying to tell you. Like the video thing it's a great idea, But I
But you
have
could be
to
making 10 times as much
I
as
know,
what
but
you're
I
making
gotta,
on
I gotta
that.
allot that time too, and I gotta develop that
But now's the time to
comfortableness.
start building a video library.
You are very comfortable doing it. I'm comfortable playing. I could start the video, play it, and shut the video off.
No,
I don't
just
know if
start
I'm
it
gonna
and
get
let it
going,
play.
"Hey guys,
No,
how's it going?"
you let it
Blah,
play
blah,
for
blah.
3 hours while you do a 3 hour or whatever you do. You just put it in the corner and you let it record. That's
I
it.
see.
You
Yeah.
don't have to, there's no moving it around and getting different angles and actual videographing. Just
Right.
sit it and do your shit. That's
Yeah.
it. And every night you do that. And then eventually you can start giving that video footage to people like me and I can edit it.
Yeah.
And start making short videos for you. Yeah. And super easy. All of my editing that you see on my videos, I do on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Mind your
secret.
seat?
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving too. Yeah, I've got to go and help my son. I won't stand in the cold some more.
I gotta grab smokes off little Teresa. Can I get a coffee, please?
Yeah.
Like in the garage or from outside.
Probably in the garage because the attic hatch is in the garage, so it'll be inside. It'll be out of the back. It'll be
Yeah.
out of the wind.
Won't be too bad.
I don't think it'll be
Exactly.
too long. So.
I'll be right back then. Just grabbing smokes. Are we gonna have a great taste? Oh, cookies.
That one that Teresa gave me.
Mike, you don't have to continue, I'm fine.
Thank you. Awesome, awesome. You're keeping track, right, of what I guess. You're off? See you later.
I just gotta get my stuff, Rick.
Take one now.
You ready to go?
Yeah. I just gotta grab my coffee.
Let's see if you sell something good. You give her a fortune. You give me a fortune.
Thank you. Thanks, Teresa. Appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
I go see.
Hey, I should charge $1, whatever, man. Right on it.
Have a great night, day, everybody. See you, Mike. Oh.
Mike's not a very talkative guy.
That's good. The less Mike talks, the better. I told you about Mike.
Remember, maybe?
Racist. He's a Nazi.
Oh, yeah.
He actually has a Nazi flag he hangs in his fucking house.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of guy he is. So, the less he talks, the better, I think. The less is likely he'll let something ridiculous slip. I don't care that he has those views. That's why he's there,
True.
right? That's why
Right,
he's hanging
true.
out there. He's allowed to have those views, but we don't want to hear it there, and he knows that. He still sometimes has a couple outbursts, once a year, but then he gets squashed pretty quick. Just don't talk about it. Don't tell me about it. Don't try to convince me, you know? The cold gets to you, eh?
Oh,
After
yeah.
you sit there.
Well, my feet are a little cold even. I wasn't out there as long as you were, but my feet are just a little cool.
I layer my socks. I'll have polyester on the outside and cotton on the inside.
Oh yeah. I should have worn.
Those are my two favorite puppies, Mila and Bear.
Right, I met them once.
Yeah, they're so friendly.
When I was sitting outside. How's what's his name there? Can't remember what his name
Barry.
is. Barry.
Barry, he's doing a little better. I think that he's definitely getting a benefit from the cutting down on the smoking. Like he's breathing, I think, a little, but you know.
I mean, I went and talked to him the one time, but and I gave him my phone number or whatever, and he never called me again, so that's fine.
Oh, he's a great guy.
I thought of him a few times, and well, are you gonna go, or are you gonna let me? I guess you're gonna let me. That's fine.
So I did a 7-minute video yesterday of just showing for my quick draw.
Oh.
Quick draw, yeah. I have a SciTac fast draw holster, and I practice a lot. Well, not a lot, but
Like the old cartoon?
about 40 minutes a day. Just
Like the old
practicing.
cartoon, Quick Draw McGraw?
Yeah. Yeah. But just after all this is gone, or if all this goes, it's gonna be the guy that can pull that faster that's gonna survive, guaranteed. Sounds crazy, but that's how it's gonna be. And I aim on being fast.
I guess I don't.
I'm hoping. I'm not saying, oh my God, I hope it happens, but I'm just saying that if it does, I'd rather be that guy that practiced for an hour a day for 20 years, and I am faster than whoever.
Like the old. I used to read a lot of Western kind of novels and things about all that kind of stuff. It's interesting.
Oh, I hope it never happens.
Yeah.
But I want to be the best I can do to survive. The fuck is that? What's he got in his hand there?
Don't know.
Is that a Slim Jim? Let me just grab. I gotta grab my coffee too. Oh, that wasn't the truck. It was just the bed, the liner. All right, thanks, man. Hey, cold this morning. Hey, Bowie. Hey. Bowie's keeping my thing warm. Hi, buddy boy. Hi, buddy boy. Bowie, baby. You keeping my bed warm? Yeah. Is it warm? Nice and comfortable? Yeah. Alright guys, that's it for Coffee Club video this morning. I really appreciate the views and you guys watching and sticking it through to the end. I will see you later on today. I have no doubt that we'll be able to pull some footage for something this afternoon. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but if anything exciting happens, I will of course bring it to you. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.